Blake here with my first impressions of the Alani Lani. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Alani Lani longboard, carbon fiber longboard. I actually, immediate reaction is I really enjoy this deck, and I really do not enjoy the wheels. I knew that was going to be the case. The electric flywheels on paper sound like they would be great for distance pushing, but there's just so much weight, the momentum. But just like once you get them going, they're good, but they're hard to get going, and they're hard to keep at a high speed just because there's so much mass. There's such a thick wheel. Or something like a flywheel, like a regular traditional flywheel and classic thing, instead of these electric flies, it's a lot thinner. The same thing with the speed vent. It's a thinner wheel, but it's still a bigger diameter. Up there, 85 millimeter plus diameter. So here's the FedEx guy that shipped it to me right there. He just dropped it off at my house. So yeah, the board actually, I got the stiffer board. They only come in two stiffnesses. You've got soft and firm. They don't really calculate any kind of weight. They just soft and firm is what they have. And it actually has a lot of bounce because this board is extremely long. I don't know how long it is. It's probably over 35 inches long, maybe 37, which is actually really good because it's super flexy. I mean, it's not super flexy. It's just it's honestly a Goldilocks zone. Like, I know I'm in the honeymoon phase of this board. I literally just stepped on it, and my opinion might change after the end of the month. But right now, like, it's really comfortable. As far as vibration absorption, this deck is dampening a lot of the road vibration, and I'm skating on pretty good pavement right now. But that is one saving grace of the electric flies, is there's just so much urethane. It dampens the road considerably more than any other wheel, really. And then you've got the Ronin, the cast Ronins, which honestly the truck isn't going to make a huge difference in distance pushing. It's really all wheel. In my opinion, that's the most important aspect, other than the physical fitness of the pusher. But you know, I'm really liking this board. One thing I would like to say is just how incredibly long this board is. The shape of it is absolutely perfect for distance pushing. I love the boards that have the cutouts right there along the side, so you don't have to put your leg as far out to kick. You can kind of just keep it right here underneath your shoulder, underneath your center of gravity. So I like that a lot. I've never seen a board with this much of an aggressive cut, which I actually like a lot. The only board that's kind of cut like that is like a Subsonic GT, and even their cutaway isn't as aggressive. It's a lot more curved and mellow. But the cutout, making this part of the board in the middle thinner, and the length of it actually gives it a lot of bounce, and I really like that. I'm actually really excited about this board once I get the wheels on that I want. But as for Bill's wishes, I'm gonna skate this thing tonight when I get off work. So like once the sun goes down, there's no more cars. I'm gonna try to do like 20 miles on this thing, and I already know I'm not gonna like it, the wheels, but I mean, the deck is so awesome that it kind of makes up for it. But yeah, it has a pretty high riding platform because it's just a straight mount. It's a drop through mounting, but it's not a double drop. There's no neck. This is pretty much like the worst pavement you could ever go over, and these wheels just eat it like monsters. So I mean, that's one good thing about these wheels. But the amount of energy I'm expelling to push over this shit, it just wouldn't be a viable option to take these wheels across 100 plus miles on like a multi-day distance skate. Yeah, this deck is really something. I'm about 6'1", 190 to 200 pounds, depending on how much of a fat ass I'm being at the time. And like, I gotta say, this board is pretty nice for me, but I couldn't imagine someone much shorter than me with shorter legs wanting a board this long. They could definitely make, I mean, this deck is already extremely light, but you could make it substantially lighter if they cut it down. I'm gonna compare it to some other distance boards I have in my house, and you can get an idea of how long this thing is. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video and just keep pushing.